What is up, Killer Collective? Mount Killer here, bringing you a bundle kind of opening video today. That's why we're going to crack into this Sam's Club Pokeball Tin bundle, as well as talk about valuing your effort, right? The idea that anything worth doing is worth doing right. It's about putting forth effort and making sure that you're doing everything you can to get the best possible outcome when you do things. Stick around. Let's see what we get. Gosse Fleur. Oh!
I knew there was.
Oh! Oh, no way, dude. I'm going to stay with you, Eric, so Steven can't kill us. Let's go. How's everybody doing today? I'm doing just fine. Thanks for asking. I'm actually a little tired. Recording this on Saturday. Thursday night, I camped out at GameStop, right, to get the super premium collections. There's going to be a poll up on the channel to decide how we give this bad boy away. I'm giving one away to the members at the end of the month no matter what, but I got the second one to give away. I don't know if we should do it on this Thursday's giveaway video or if I should save it till the end of the month and give it away on that live stream. But I'm going to let you guys decide. So I'll put a link to that poll down in the description if I remember. If not, check the community post tab. And you guys let me know how you want me to give it away. So, the title of today's video is Valuing Your Effort. And mostly what it was for me was I was thinking about the phrase, anything worth doing is worth doing right. And it's hard sometimes to take these ideas and encapsulate them in a short phrase like that. But I think valuing your effort does kind of capitalize on the idea. And it's something that I tell my kids all the time, right, when they half-ass stuff. I'm like, you just wasted the effort that you did put forth, the half-ass effort you just put forth. You wasted it because you didn't bother putting in a little bit of extra effort to do the best you could. And so I just want to talk about that a little bit. Like I said, I did camp out at GameStop on Thursday overnight. And a lot of people, especially on Twitter, it's been real bad, but even people are coming into the stream talking about how that's loser behavior, that's jobless behavior. And I just don't agree. Like, I had a goal of getting 2 Prismatic Evolution Super Premium collections to give away to you guys. And I did what I had to do to reach that goal. Like, I hadn't been able to get any online. And I did what I had to do because it was important to me. And I put forth a little bit of extra effort. I committed myself to it. I sacrificed a little bit of my sleep and my comfort and my personal time to get it done. And I just don't see how that's a loser mentality. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why people are so hateful. I just don't get it. I don't know if they're just unhappy with themselves, unhappy with their lives. I know a lot of people are unhappy with the way the hobby's going right now, and I understand that. It's okay to lash out and be frustrated, but you guys are just pointing it the wrong direction. It's too bad. Too bad. I think if everyone just took a minute to figure out like how you just look at from other people's perspective, right? Like, you're wasting time. You could have just spent an extra $100 and got one. Yeah, but maybe I don't have an extra $100. Maybe the other people camped down at GameStop don't have an extra $100. Maybe they told themselves when Pokemon went crazy that they weren't going to ever buy anything over MSRP, but they're willing to sacrifice their time and energy to uphold that principle. Like, there's a lot of different things that could be going on. It just bothers me when people don't take the time to think about that before they open their mouths. And when we get back to anything worth doing is worth doing right. Like, even some people have taken that and turned it into a negative, but they're missing the point of the phrase. I love that phrase. I say it all the time. It's about committing yourself and putting in good effort for something that you or others care about, right? Like, there's nothing negative about that at all. And people just like to take a positive and twist it around as if you're trying to use it in a negative manner. And even me, like I still put out my 2 videos a week. I do my streams every week, but I'm not doing this right. I'm not doing YouTube right. I'm not putting out shorts. I'm not coming up with new ideas of things to do. I'm just doing the same shit and hoping that it works out better, and it's just crazy. So that's something else I'm going to do. Start rededicating myself to the channel here. trying to grow so that I can do even more. It used to be, I'll be honest, it used to be about growth so that I would make more money so I could give more stuff away, but that's not even the point anymore. The point is I just want to reach more people. I think I can help people. Like, I feel like these Monday videos have been helpful, and I think that if more people saw them, I really think I could help people. And maybe that's naive of me. Maybe that's an ego thing. I don't know. I don't feel like it's an ego thing. I've just seen some of the messages and comments from people, and I feel like if I could reach more people, I could help even more people. But I don't know. When you do, try to think about anything worth doing is worth doing right. Like, your time and effort have value, right? I push that on the channel all the time. And when you do those tasks poorly or you half-ass them, you're wasting your time. You're devaluing yourself. You're saying that the time and energy I've already put into this thing isn't worth me doing a little bit extra, isn't worth me doing a little bit more. And I think that's the part that people miss. You can also develop negative habits or question your self-worth, because if you continually do things half-ass and you get used to it, that's just your modus operandi, right? That's just how you do things normally. And then when you look back at the things you've done and you see that if you ever look back later and you're like, wow, I did a really shitty job on that, I'm disappointed in myself. Maybe that's who I am. So you can see where that could cause a negative self-image. Meowscarada. Nothing from Scarlet and Violet Base. And let's say you do half-ass something, right? You don't give it your full time, energy, and effort. And you're like, sweet, I got that done in half the time it should have taken. It's not perfect, but it's good enough. I hate that phrase, good enough, but it's whatever. What are you spending that time on that you saved? Like, is there something more valuable than doing a good job? Are you watching TV? Are you taking a nap? Are you scrolling social media? Are you watching Mount Killa videos instead of doing a good job? I mean, obviously that's the most important thing, is watching my videos. But those other things, like, are they worth you doing a shitty job? Like, we got a Gomorrah. Like, was that worth it? Was it worth it to do a crappy job so that you could doom scroll through Facebook and see what Karen that you haven't seen from high school is up to this day? Like, what? Who cares? What's more important? Taking time in your day to do things that bring you joy is important, but self-care is about more than that, right? It's also about learning to value yourself for tasks that you might otherwise deem menial. Like, maybe you're having a hard time with yourself. You're having a hard time understanding your value. Maybe your self-worth isn't doing really well, but you can take pride in the fact that you did something well, even if you consider it something that isn't that important, like a work task or a task around the house. Say you're cleaning the kitchen, right? You do a half-ass sweep job. You don't mop. You wash the dishes, but you don't wipe the counter down. Does that make you feel good about yourself because you got to go sit down? Or would you rather sweep, mop, clean the baseboards, clean the counters, wash all the dishes, put the dishes away, and look at that beautiful sparkling kitchen and be like, oh, damn, I just killed it. Go me. I would much rather just do a good job, personally, but I don't know. Sometimes changing the way you think about these things, like the smallest things, can have the largest impact, too. Like, that could be a huge change for you, and you don't even know it. We got an Entei baby shiny. Of course, everything I pulled today will go in the hitbox, so this isn't necessarily a giveaway video, but it is still kind of a giveaway video. Contacts are driving me crazy. Still tired. I got like 20 minutes of sleep Thursday while I was sitting in front of GameStop. I went to work after I copped, came home, took a 2-hour nap, streamed for 4 hours. I got 8 hours of sleep last night, but I'm still exhausted. All right, we are down to 3 packs of Paldean Fates. I'm not done with the topic yet either. Chinchou, Magmortar, Golden Go. Oh, okay, 2 packs. I did say earlier, that people have taken the phrase, anything worth doing is worth doing right, and then kind of trying to turn it around into a negative. Like, that's not true. Their counterpoint is anything worth doing is worth doing poorly. And if you think of it in the same context as anything worth doing is worth doing right, it doesn't make sense. But what they're doing is they're kind of changing it around a little bit from a different perspective. So their idea is that anything that is worth your time and energy to do, right? Graplocked, the most useless Pokemon ever invented.
Your mere existence offends me.
We don't need no damn Graplocked when we already got Clobbopus. Look at my boy. Look at him. You can't tell me that Graplocked is an improvement on this guy right here. It's impossible. You can't improve on perfection. But yeah, the idea that, hey, we got the Palafin. Anything worth doing is worth doing poorly, because if it's worth your time to attempt it, it's worth your time to try. Obviously, it means something to you, or it means something to somebody else. The idea that it's okay to start off struggling, right? Like, as you're learning, while you're trying to improve at this new task, that if you do struggle at first, don't give up. And I agree with that message, for sure. And you got to remember that even the best people in the world at anything, they get that way through hard work and dedication. Like, you don't just wake up one day and you're the best. You may have natural talent or a natural skill, but becoming the best or even really good at something doesn't come without a lot of hard work, a lot of practice. You got to make sure you don't fall into the Dunning-Kruger trap, where you start something and you don't realize your skill level, your true skill level, because you don't know that much about it. So don't give up. Keep trying hard. The struggle is worth the payoff. We got a great Tusk. Well, we ended up with 4 hits out of 7 packs. That's not too terrible. Let's open one more. Can't be mad about 4. We'll open 2 more packs. We got a 151, and we got a Journey Together. Yeah, if you just focus on improving at what you're doing, focus on having fun, number one. Because if you're not enjoying yourself when you're trying to learn a new task, or when you're trying to get good at something, you're going to like develop a resentment for that, right? Like, you hear all the time about like kids who are really good athletes and their parents rode them super hard, right? Like, you practice 6 hours every day. Same thing with like piano and stuff too. And it made them not love it. And so now they don't do it. So make sure you're using that for yourself as well as your children if you have it. Like, it's good to develop, and it's good to enrich, and it's good to teach kids to strive for goals and to do their best they can. But at the same time, you got to make sure you're not just being so hard that you make it not fun. Hey, we got the Ends Aurora arc. There we go, baby. We'll take that. I love these full art trainer-owned Pokemon cards like this. It looks like Ghost Rares in the back or whatever. Maybe not Ghost Rares, but that's what it makes me think of. Super sick. That'll be going in the hitbox for you guys. The only time I don't put my stuff in the hitbox that I pull is if it's like really gradable. That's a little OC. I don't think that would grade at 10. Mostly because I would rather give away a PSA 10 slab of something than just the raw card. There is the very rare stuff that I keep for myself, but for the most part, I don't keep anything for myself now. But I don't know. Let me know down in the comments. What do you think about if anything's worth doing, it's worth doing right? Let me know. Arcanine, Paris, Jolteon. Still chasing that Bubble Mew from Paldean Fates, which we opened. Haven't been able to pull that, and then still chasing a lot of stuff from 151. We pulled the Blastoise, but I don't think we ever, can't remember if we ever pulled the Venusaur. We pulled the Charizard a couple times on giveaways, so I don't feel too bad about pulling that. A Demigod pack would be sick, though. And that's it. I appreciate you guys. Make sure you smash that like button for me. Subscribe to the channel if you're not. Turn on notifications if you never want to miss a video or stream. I'm going to start pushing the shorts out hard this week, so I would really appreciate it if you watch them. We got to get to 6,969 subscribers so that we can do that 24-hour stream and give away 24 slabs. And then when we get to 10K, I've got 10 booster boxes chilling, waiting for you guys. So, yeah, that would be super sick if we could do that sometime this century. Like I said, that's on me. I have not been doing it right when it comes to YouTube. So I've just been complacent and kind of coasting. And that's the fun part about these videos, right? Is I get to talk about stuff with you guys, but this is all stuff that applies to me as well. And that's why I'm even researching it, right? I'm not just sitting up here just preaching to you guys about doing these things that I don't do. It's either something that I do to help myself or it's something that I need to do to improve myself. And so that's why I think it's important. That's why we talk about it, so we can go through this shit together. I appreciate you guys. Love y'all. Have a great week. Make sure you grab this week by the cloister. That also directly ties in to anything worth doing is worth doing right? Like I want you to grab this week by the cloister. Everybody wants to have a good week, but no one wants to put in the effort to have a good week. So this week, your goal, go out, grab it by the cloister, make it happen for yourself, and then tell me all about it on Friday night stream. I appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Have a great week.